I have seen another comment on my video about biblical misinterpretation that suggests that interpreting scripture is dependent on the denomination you attend. I think this is very, very inaccurate. Okay, why am I saying this? When you suggest that interpreting scripture is dependent on the denomination you attend, my understanding is that you are talking about doctrines. Okay, and when we refer to doctrines basically mean instructions or teachings, and teachings always have a source. I mean, doctrines are formulated for two major reasons. The first is to affirm or validate the scripture that we have, the basis of our faith. Okay, and the second one is provide a means of defense against internal and external aggressions or oppositions that may arise. You may want to call it heresies. That is permitted. So if this doctrine, okay, that is sourced from scripture is suggested to have a higher authority over scripture, then I don't see how accurate that is. I have said before and I'm saying again, there is nothing, absolutely nothing that is supreme or that is higher than the kind of authority that scripture has. Scripture interprets itself. Scripture has a context. Scripture has a geography. Scripture happened. The event it was an event, an era that happened. And so we just don't interpret it out of the vacuum. You need to go back to the roots to understand what it is there before you can interpret it. I think I would have to have a little elaboration, do a little video on how to actually interpret scripture. But interpreting scripture is by no means related to denominations. By no means, not at all. Okay.